When life gives you lemons,
there is a Don Lemon joke in there somewhere.
This is a follow-up on the Don Lemon lawsuit. Viva Frei, Montreal litigator turned YouTuber, and I don't have my standard home office today. My wife took it to take the kids to piano lessons, so I'm shooting this vlog in the basement, but there has been an update in the Dustin Heiss versus Don Lemon lawsuit. Now, I believe it was 5 months ago I did a vlog breaking down that lawsuit. That lawsuit contained a lot of salacious allegations, and at this stage of the proceedings, they are merely allegations. Nothing is a proven fact yet. We are going to go over the essence of that lawsuit in a bit as we go over this story. I just want to start by saying,
what is going on with the Cuomo Brothers, Lemon, and CNN?
There's an old expression that birds of feather flock together, and between the Cuomo Brothers and Don Lemon, we have birds of feather, and they are certainly doing a lot of flocking together. A look at the harassment claims against Governor Andrew Cuomo. For those of you who have been living under a rock for the last year or so, Governor Andrew Cuomo recently resigned in disgrace from his position as governor of the state of New York, and it wasn't for arguably leading to the premature deaths of thousands of elderly people in long-term healthcare facilities. It was because of alleged sexual misconduct with a number of people. And his defense, if you can believe it, was not that it didn't happen, it was that he's in the habit of touching people and kissing them on the mouth. Unbelievable stuff, and it doesn't end with Governor Cuomo. CNN's Chris Cuomo, accused of sexual harassment by former boss, says he apologized. Now again, these are all just allegations. Nothing has been proven in the court of law, but if birds of feather flock together, brothers of feather, you know where this is going, and it's nowhere good. And the scandal doesn't end with Chris Cuomo either, because now onto his partner at CNN, Don Lemon. Sexually charged assault suit against CNN's Don Lemon expected to land in court after prolonged legal process. Lemon was accused of sexually charged assault in 2018. Chris Cuomo isn't the only high-profile CNN host accused of inappropriate touching. The attorney for the man who accused fellow CNN host Don Lemon of a sexually charged assault expects the case to finally end up in court early next year after a prolonged legal process. It's been over 2 years since Dustin Heiss filed an explosive lawsuit against Lemon, who is openly gay, accusing CNN Tonight host of assault and battery at a bar on New York's Long Island during the summer of 2018. I already did a detailed breakdown of that lawsuit, so no need to repeat myself in this vlog. If you haven't seen that analysis, go check out that video. Suffice only to give the 30,000-foot overview by summarizing the essential allegations of that lawsuit. The lawsuit alleges that Dustin Heiss saw Don Lemon in a bar, offered to buy him a drink called a lemon drop, which I didn't know is an actual drink, but if you go to the Urban Dictionary now, it seems to have taken on an entirely new definition. He offered to buy Don Lemon a lemon drop. Apparently Don Lemon didn't like that invitation too much, and later on in the evening, this is alleged to have happened. Quote, Lemon put his hand down the front of his own shorts and vigorously rubbed his genitalia, removed his hands and shoved his index and middle fingers into plaintiff's mustache and under plaintiff's nose, end quote. According to the lawsuit filed August 11, 2019 in Suffolk County Court. Quote, Lemon intensely pushed his fingers against plaintiff's face under plaintiff's nose, forcing plaintiff's head thrust backward, as defendant repeatedly asked plaintiff, quote, do you like P or D, end quote. While saying this, Mr. Lemon continued to shove his fingers into plaintiff's face with aggression and hostility, end quote, the suit alleged. In his response to the lawsuit, Don Lemon obviously denied all of the meaningful allegations in the lawsuit. He called the lawsuit frivolous, but it seems after a lengthy process, this lawsuit is actually going to trial. A lengthy discovery process and the coronavirus pandemic have kept the case out of court, but Heiss's legal team told Fox News Digital the suit was ongoing and may wind up in court around January 2022. So all of this comes at a time when Chris Cuomo is being accused of sexual improprieties dating back to 2005. The alleged victim in that case is not suing Chris Cuomo. Dustin Heiss is in fact suing Don Lemon. And what is he suing Don Lemon for? While Ross didn't take legal action and said she simply wanted Cuomo to learn a lesson, Heiss has been seeking, quote, damages in an amount to be determined at trial, plus pre-judgment interest, attorney's fees, expenses, costs, and disbursements, end quote. Now, it was only in looking into how this case took so long to get to where it is that I came across a relatively interesting court filing. But before we get into that, can we first appreciate how much Dustin Heiss looks like Owen Wilson? And before we get into the judgment of the court, which explains why it has taken so long to get to where we are, and which also raises some questions as to plaintiff's side of this claim, we'll get into that in a second. Let's just end this article, which highlights yet another infamous CNN incident. The allegations against Lemon and Cuomo are hardly CNN's only issue with its high-profile talent being accused of inappropriate behavior. CNN also allowed legal analyst Jeffrey Toobin to return to the network after he was caught on a Zoom call with co-workers from his other gig at The New Yorker. The magazine fired Toobin, but CNN welcomed him back after an extended leave of absence. And just to add a little ambiance, you're probably going to hear some minor melodic scales in the background because someone is practicing piano, and I cannot discourage anyone from practicing piano even when I'm shooting a vlog. Now, from the court to explain why this has taken so long to get to where it is, and which also raises some interesting issues as relates to plaintiff's claim. Opinion 0624-2021, Dustin Heiss plaintiff versus Don Lemon defendant. On January 22, 2021, Judge Locke extended plaintiff's time to produce responsive social media posts until January 31, 2021. The February 16, 2021 status conference was then adjourned to February 24, 2021, and then again to March 4, 2021. Plaintiff's counsel then moved to withdraw. Judge Locke, after a hearing on March 2, 2021, granted that motion and stayed the proceedings until the next status conference, which was adjourned until April 5, 2021. Although the April 5, 2021 status conference took place, it appears as though discovery was not discussed. Rather, Judge Locke dealt with issues regarding substitution of plaintiff's counsel, namely plaintiff's prior counsel's assertion of a retaining lien on plaintiff's case file. Oral argument was held on May 5, 2021 on the retaining lien issue. A status conference was then set for June 16, 2021. The case was reassigned to the undersigned on May 13, 2021. A status conference was then set for June 16, 2021. This case was reassigned to the undersigned on May 13, 2021, and the parties raised the present issue at the June 16, 2021 status conference. The court directed each party to file, quote, a specific and particularized letter detailing exactly what discovery is outstanding, end quote. So as you can see from this judgment, it seems that plaintiff may or may not have communicated some relevant documentation to defendant. Plaintiff's counsel then moved to withdraw from the case, which is never a good sign for a party. New counsel came in, and plaintiff still has to satisfy certain undertakings as relates to communicating information and documents to the defendant. Plaintiff's current counsel chose to appear in this case at a juncture when discovery proceedings were well along. Although fact discovery never officially closed, it is clear to the court that the end should be near, being guided by Rule 26's proportionality mandate. It is against this backdrop that the court sets the final discovery schedule as follows. And then just to go over a few of the most important points that were set in that schedule at that time. Defendant may depose plaintiff for the limited purpose of addressing statements he made during his initial deposition about his search for and retention of text messages and social media posts, and about his subsequent search for and production of those documents on or before August 9, 2021, the close of fact discovery. Initial expert reports are due on or before September 6, 2021. Rebuttal expert reports are due on or before October 4, 2021. Now, although I am not certain, I presume that the expert reports in this file pertain to the alleged damages suffered by the plaintiff. He's going to have to show psychological evidence of his alleged damages, and then you're going to have the rebuttal by the defendant. And then the rest reads as follows. All discovery, including expert depositions, shall be completed on or before November 1, 2021. And the final pretrial conference shall take place on January 5, 2022 at 10 a.m. in person in courtroom 1020 before the undersigned. The parties shall submit their proposed joint pretrial order in accordance with Judge Azraq's individual rules on or before December 29, 2021. And for those of you out there who didn't truly understand the expression court is about hurry up and wait, I think this perfectly illustrates what that expression means. Bottom line, it seems that the plaintiff may not have been entirely forthcoming as relates to production of certain social media posts. It seems that he may not have answered all of the questions properly on those issues, such that the defendant wants to redepose him on those issues and his efforts to find and communicate certain social media posts. That being said, it certainly does seem that this case is scheduled to get to trial. We will know more in a little bit, but it does seem that Dustin Heiss is going to have his day in court against Don Lemon. To be continued, I will definitely be following this and Robert Barnes, and I may discuss this during our next live stream, but if you like my content, if you like my videos, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment in the comment section below because it feeds the algorithm. If you thought you were going to get out of this vlog without Winston making an appearance, you are luckily wrong. Winston, what do you have to say for yourself? If you want to support the channel, all of the support links are in the pinned comment. Robert Barnes and I do weekly live streams every Sunday. We do weekly streams with a guest every Wednesday called The Sidebar. If you want to find us and support us on Locals, where supporters get lots of exclusive content, you can find us at
VivaBarnesLaw.locals.com.
All of my content is also on Rumble if you want to catch it there, but more important than anything, take care of yourselves, check in on friends and family, make sure everyone around you is doing well, and now you know your vlog. Peace out! Booyah! You know I love you, right?